Sorry if this is two videos in one day, but I was seriously thinking about something after I made that last video, which was I usually try to always think, how can I make my content better? What can I do to improve my content? And I usually think, what are other people doing that is obviously better? Because I myself am not a great editor, I'm not great at voice work, I'm not good at what I want to talk about today, which is I don't think I have a brimming personality or that I'm super funny. And I usually try to think, how can I have more personality, how can I be funnier, and how can I implement that into videos which don't necessarily even have that much to do with comedy or personality. And what I've learned over time is that, let's say you're meeting a new content creator, you clicked on their video and they're brimming with personality, they're so funny, you subscribe to them. And let's say they're like how a lot of YouTubers are, they just got off work, they're a little bit moody, they come home, they make a video, they seem like a normal person. And I've recently, for my Creator on the Rise thing, been watching this channel called No Small Parts. And that's about, essentially, looking deep into the stories of certain people. And I've learned, like, some of these people you would just write off, oh, that guy's just an old dick, that is a fat woman, that's just a guy. But I've learned the longer you stay with someone, you start to understand things about them. So for instance, if you just clicked on this video, you'd be like, that's just some white guy. But as you learn over time, let's use me for example again, you'd be like, oh, that guy's, his name is Christian, he's 20, he lives in North Carolina, he does YouTube, he works at a diner, he, etc. Go on from there. Once you've been with someone long enough, use people in your real life. They might, if you met them and they were super interesting, maybe that left a huge first impression on you. But if you've known them long enough, then you understand them. And I think understanding people is where a lot of, even if they don't have a brimming personality, if you understand them, you see their perspective, then you don't always need to have a brimming personality if you understand them, because once you understand them, a lot of times, for instance, some of the creators I follow, I understand them, so I want to be with them for the long run. And it's the same when you subscribe with people. You might subscribe to someone and you're like, this guy's alright, but once you know some things about them, you say, hey, I get where you're coming from, I see why you would make this video, and understanding why sometimes is better than the actual product. Like, I see why you made this video. So when that subscription box or video comes into your subscription box, if you understood why they make it, even if you're not interested in it, you might just click on it anyway, just to see where they were coming from. And I would offer like some advice, like because there are those videos that like will blow up and you don't know which ones they're gonna be. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. And you want to make sure that the videos you know are going to blow up, you're filled with personality, the best you that you can be is on screen. But that can't always happen, so sometimes you just gotta be yourself, and then over time people will get you and they will subscribe. So if I had any advice, like when I try to think, how can I have more personality, how can I be funnier, sometimes you're just, it's not something you can do. You can't really control how other people see you. But if you're gonna be on screen, there's like a little, and I could make like endless videos about like the little tidbits you could do. Act as though you're like on a stage. Try to have the best you can be, even if it's tough. And just try to add little bits of yourself within your content. Get like a joke that only you would make in there. Get some points that you stand for across. add little things about yourself, and that's it.